Alright, so this is our website, sports betting. We're going to start off here by registering a new user. So we're going to create the username. We are going to create a new password. And obviously we're going to enter a new email. Once we have all those fields filled out, we go here and create an account. Alright, we're going to create an account. And that leads us back to the login page. So now we log in using the new user and password. We're going to enter a wrong password, make sure authentication works, and it does. So we go back and log in with the correct password. So it's right there. Enter the password. And that should bring us to the home page here. So this is the home page, that's the menu bar. The home leads to the same page again. We go to my account where you would have your bank information, email, your name, your winning stats, and your current bets. Go back to the home page. We can go to the matches that have the live and past matches. So to place a bet, you would choose either a home or away team, and you will choose a match ID. And that will place the bet. So once the bet is placed, you can go back to my account and see your statuses on all the bets you have placed. Then if you have any questions or whatever, you could go to Contact Us page. The search bar is also another feature that will let you choose or search for a team. So any team that exists in the API we used, you can search it and it will show up. So for example, Barcelona is not, so it will not show up. Once we are done, we can go here and log out and test our forgot password feature. So we will enter our email, new password, and we will confirm our new password, and that will also lead us to the login page, and then we can use the user and the new password we just created to log in, and that will log us back into the website. So that is our overall website for sports betting. Now moving on to the deployment system, we have the listener running here. So once we run the listener, we go into deployment and see that there's nothing there. Then we go into development to make a package. So once the package is made, it sends it to deployment, and you can see on the listener that it received everything. And you can see under deployment that package number 7 was received by development. Then we move on to QA, where we test whether it's good or not. So we will go here under QA and see that there is nothing there yet. So we go into Rabbit again, make sure it's running, which it is. And then from deploy, we will make a bundle that will send it to QA. And the activity has been recorded under the listener. Now we're going to go into QA and double check that we have received the package. We did. Once we run all the tests and everything on the website, we tell deployment that it is good, and then deploy will go ahead and mark it as good. So that is deployment marking the package as good. As you can see on the left, that the listener has recorded that and has sent it to the database. And if something ever goes bad, we can also do the same process by marking it bad, and it will also send that to the database as well. Here's the database where we marked the last package as bad, so version number 7 will be marked bad, and you can see that it has been recorded into the database table. Once we fix the problem, we can go back to deploy and tell them to mark it back to good, and then test it in the database and make sure that it has been marked good, which it has. So that's good to go to production. Now moving on to the production, we make sure that there's nothing in production. There's nothing in production on the backside. So deploy will now send the package to production. Production then receives all the packets. We test it here. Okay, we have gotten the good version of version number 7. And we have also received it onto the website. Database replication. This is going to be our master database where we will see if the table we create here gets replicated onto the slave database or the backup database. So we're going to go here and choose the database, which is 490DB, and we are going to create a table copy here. So right now you can see that the table copy does not exist in this list. So we're going to go ahead and type all that in there. Just 1 second. Alright, so now we can see that create table copy has been made and the query was okay. So now we go into the backup database, log in to our computer. Alright, we're going to go into MySQL -u root -p password, use 490DB, and then we are going to run show tables. Alright, and you'll see that the table copy has been replicated onto the backup database or the secondary database, and that is replication.